What's going on, guys? Nifty back here with another video for you guys. This is going to be a Yemen hardpoint team scrim that we played last night against Team FeaR. Right now, we did have to just make a team change. We had to let Slow-Mo go off the team. He's a great player, but he's an AR player. And we were looking to have another sub player, and he tried to switch over, and just wasn't quite working for him. So we decided to part ways with him, and we were scrimming with Sabo last night. I formerly teamed with him in Modern Warfare 3 on Team Ghost. So I think we're gonna continue that that route, playing with Sabo tonight. And we're going to hopefully end up teaming together. He can go to NJ Halo this upcoming week, and also to MLG Dallas, so that'll be good for us to get that practice on LAN. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the downloadable content that came out today. It was 4 maps: Downhill, Mirage, Hydro, and Grind. Grind. The basic overview, I'll just read it right off the screen. Downhill is luxurious ski resort at the French Alps. Great varied engagements. I played the map for competitive. I don't think it's gonna work. It's a pretty open map. I mean, it might work, but I really doubt it. Wasn't too big of a fan of it. Mirage is a sand-blasted and covered resort in the Gobi Desert. The sand offers interesting, varied fights. It's an okay map. I think it could work, possibly. It's the 3 lanes. It's a smaller map, so that could be a possibility. Hydro, a hydroelectrical power plant in the heart of Pakistan. This is a really good map. I really do like this map. It's a small map. There's 3 lanes. There's some different ways you can push. There's some good. It's a good map, in my opinion. I think it could be good for CTF, maybe even search and destroy. So yeah, it's a really good map, and I'm actually happy about that one coming out. It's been actually a long time since I really enjoyed a downloadable map that's come out in any of the map packs. Treyarch or anybody's released. They're usually not that great, but Hydra's definitely a good map. And Grind, good map. I think it's a good idea. It could work. But I think the map is just a little bit too big for competitive play. It takes a really long time to run places, and I think in like respawn game types that it would just be too much running, not too much action, a lot of long range gunfights. Even though there is a lot of room for close range gunfights on that map, but yeah, the maps, I think that Hydro, maybe one other, could possibly make it into the rotation for MLG. I think that Hydro should, honestly, at this point. I haven't been able to scrim it yet 4-on-4, but I mean, it seemed to be a really good map, really good dynamics, and an all-around good job there on that map. The other downloadable thing that came out today was the Peacekeeper. It is a submachine gun. I like it a lot. But I think that it's a little bit too good for a submachine gun. It's just really overpowering long range. It's crazy long range. I'm just sitting here comparing it. The accuracy is outstanding on it. The range, like I said, it's not that high on the accolades, but it really is. I mean, you can map people with it pretty easily, probably easier than any other submachine gun. And I can see it, maybe being a little bit overpowered. But you never know. I mean, I definitely don't want to see that being the only gun ran, because I think there's a good 2 or 3 submachine guns that can be ran right now, and I don't want that to change that. But I do think the submachine guns get a little disadvantage, with the ARs. I think the ARs are a little bit better up close than the submachine guns are long range, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's more balance on the assault rifle, in my opinion. But you know, that might be trying to add a little balance. It might not be. I'm not sure if they can even use downloadable content for MLG. I'm sure they can. But you know, that's definitely, you know, a possibility, and I would like to see it maybe tested, maybe in an ICN or something like that. That might be a good idea. The last thing I wanted to talk about today was, you know, there's been a lot of controversy between, you know, who's a pro player, who's an amateur player, who's this, who's that. So, I mean, I really just want to give you my opinion on what a pro player is. Obviously, the technical term for a pro player is someone that, you know, I mean, you can't even really consider that, because MLG, like, yeah, you're an MLG pro if you place top 16 twice or top 8 once. But are you a professional player at that point? In my opinion, you need to be, you know, actually a professional. Like, you can't be on Twitter talking shit. Professionals don't do that. Professionals don't act like children. So, I would say probably 80% of the people in this community that claim to be professional players are not professional players. They might be good enough to be professional players, but are they a professional? No, because you're not acting professionally. You don't see, you know, NBA stars and NFL stars on Twitter talking shit, talking about some, oh, we 21-0 these bum niggas the other day. Like, no, you don't do that. Like, it's just, it's a little bit disgraceful. But I guess they're pros. They can be pros for that. But in my opinion, you need to be a professional player in all aspects, out of game, in game, and you know, you need to, you know, be able to help. Like, professional athletes, they're not helpless. They help people. They do things with the community. You guys are not professional players, bro. There's a couple professional players in this community, but most of you aren't. Just because you placed 15th twice does not make you a pro. So you guys need to come off your horses, honestly, if you want to know the truth. But yeah, this is coming to the end of the video here. There's about 3 minutes left, and right now we're up by about 80 points exactly right now. And you know, right here we did a great job rotating to this back flag. There's, you know, they're gonna get 2 seconds out of it, and we're gonna set up on this next one and build this lead up. You know, we did a really great job on this map with the rotations, getting our cutoffs, cutting shit off early. Right here, I told everybody not to die, and I was going to jump off map and get spawned. But every time I tell people not to die, they die. So I'm just going to stop telling people that, and I'm just going to jump off the map. But, yeah, I think we fight for this for a while. But then we go in and we grab church control, and you know, that's where we win it. We win the game on this church, this next church here in 30 seconds. See, I spawn up right here, and I immediately go there. 30 seconds left on the last flag. No point in pushing it. We're up by 70 seconds right now, and you know, I put some bad shots in here, but I was really just trying to stay alive. I didn't want that kid to map me. And you know, get picked up here, but the person inside the hardpoint with me picks it up. I'm going to be able to go get his stairs right now, and you know, we're setting up to hopefully win this game right now. We're about 47 seconds away when that hard point popped up, so we need to hold this for the majority of the time. And this is a good hard point to hold it for the majority of the time. You know, if you can lock it down, it's pretty easy to keep it held down. See somebody in there, I get a big 3-piece there to hold them off and pretty much solidify the game here. We're up by almost 80 points now, and we're tacking on, about to be 100. And I believe this game does finish 250 to 145. We played FeaR last night in all hardpoints. Every game was good. We beat them by 100 on Yemen. They beat us by 100 on Raid. And every other map was down to the last hill. They beat us by between 5 and 25 seconds on every other map. So, you know, it was a really good matchup. I want to go ahead and thank you guys again for checking this video out. I'm going to post another one tomorrow. Give it a like, subscribe.